Monday. All right, so we're gonna do some cards here. Let's see what comes through. So you can either take both cards. Oops, one just fell. Or that's our bonus card. We'll read that at the end. Or you can ask yourself a question, and you can decide if you're gonna go with card number 1 or card number 2. Okay? So let's go. Card number 1. Okay, this is pretty. See. All right. You needn't, I hate how they say that, you need to not go through your current challenges alone. Help is nearby. Negative thoughts create self-fulfilling prophecies. So this is all about asking for help, asking for support, not trying to do this alone, right? Whatever it is that you're trying to heal in your life, whatever you're trying to bring into your life, to really ask for help. Makes me think of, so I'm very much like a DIYer in the sense of like doing my healing, or everything that I have learned has been a lot of the things that, or just the inner work that I've done myself. A lot of it had been alone for many, many years. And it wasn't until last year I started actually like seeking help. So like doing it with other people. I have no idea why I didn't do it sooner. I was quick to like call a psychic or something like that, would never really work with a healer or a therapist or whatever, or a coach. And I started doing that last year, and it just changed everything for me, and it just moves everything so much faster than if we would do it on our own. You know, there's people that like know what they're doing. So that's what this card is about. You know, if you're struggling, whatever it is that you're asking about, this may not answer it directly, but the answer is more like, stop being confused, stop feeling like you don't know what you're doing, stop worrying or wonder if this is going to happen. Like, you need help, and like go seek that help. So if that's like in your finances, or if that's like a business coach, or a dating coach, I know a really good one, her name is Nikki Novo, or a healer, or whatever it may be, to go and seek that, okay? And to not feel like you need to do this alone. Also, beyond that, looking at like how sometimes we tell ourselves that like, I'm all by myself, I'm not supported, all those things, and really just beginning to even just say the mantra, I am supported. I remember that was like a big one for me. I used to always think that I had to do everything alone and all that kind of stuff. And as I started to say like, I'm supported, I wasn't at the time, but as I started to say that, then support started showing up, and I was open to receiving support and help, right? Open to not holding that like that cross and saying like, I do everything myself, because like doing everything myself is only fun for so long. So that's what this first card is about. Okay, let's see, second card. Yes, I did have the card in my crotch, nice and warm in there. All right, card number 2. Yes, we have 2 Archangel Ariel cards, which are about self-care and money, and she's also the making beautiful things. Okay, so this is Queen of Ariel. Nurture yourself and those you love, the ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So this is about like really tapping into your divine feminine, so really going into the things that, you know, just like making things beautiful, like doing things from the heart, like almost putting logic away for a little bit and being more, I mean, it is practical, but it's almost like, you know, just like to get into a place of giving, and in a place of like coming from the heart and going like without your, like outside of yourself, and doing things not so much for yourself but for others, and just really coming from a place of service. And even when it comes, let's say like to dating, that like to do more of a job to think about the other person, to think about the union, to like really go outside of ourselves, because sometimes the things that we want, we don't mean to, but we get a little narcissistic about it, or a little ego-based about it. So this is more like to start coming from the place outside of you, and to think about those that you're loving, or the people that you're serving, and really coming from that place, thinking about that place. This is also about you know, it's about giving, but it's not only giving to others, but also giving to yourself. So making sure that you are taking care of yourself, that you are doing all the self-care things, that as you give and you share yourself, and the more you share yourself, the more you also take care of yourself, right? Because they go hand in hand. And for a minute to believe that it's possible to do both, that it's possible to be really giving, but also have time for yourself to give to yourself as well. So making sure that that's happening. She's just a queen, you know, this is the card of the queen, like really stepping into the divine feminine, really stepping into coming from that place where you just know, you know what's right, like the highest place. So if you don't know how to get there for yourself, like even just imagine somebody that you admire and just be like, what would it be like to be, you know, whatever, Beyonce, what would it be like how would she react in this time? And to really come from that place, no more that scared, you know, worried place, like the queen version of you, or the king version of you, how would they react? What would they know what to do? That's what this card's about. Okay, so let's get the bonus. It fell, so let me just grab it. I know, I'm curious. My poor little bookshelf. Another Ariel. So she's very much with us, Archangel Ariel. Another one. Oh, it's a money card. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, and support. A change in job or promotion. So this is a lucky card saying that there's some luck in the air for you. To really believe that there are resources of money and time out there, to really believe in abundance. It gives me goosebumps. To know, to focus more on what's available to you, to focus more on what the opportunities are, to focus more on like how this could work out, to focus more on like how many options there are out there. That's what this is about. That's what she's about, really, if you notice. These are the cards that we picked. They're all the same archangel. And she's just like the fairy of the archangels. Like she just like believes things are possible. She's super, you know, divine feminine related, all that kind of stuff. And it's like the dreamer part of us, the part of us that's magical, that knows what's going to happen. That's what this week is about. It's about thinking that way. It's about showing up that way. And if we don't know how to show up that way, can we imagine somebody who does know how to show up that way, and imagine like almost borrowing that person's energy? How can we be that person? Okay, so it's a big leveling up week, you guys. Don't go into those old patterns. Step up to who you are becoming and embody it, even if it doesn't feel comfortable. No longer feeling afraid, and that's the old you. Okay? Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks so much for being here with me, and I will see you later this week.